嚟到新一集嘅雙嘴黑啦，今日咧，哇巴閉咯！大家睇下我嘅嘉賓，就係嚟自遠自波蘭嘅魏景老師，掌聲掌聲！佢唔知我講咩㗎，非常之好。咁樣咧，仲有喎，呢位美女係邊個嚟嘅咧？自我介紹下先啦。
Hello， 我係李思妍。
Tina， 咁啊 Tina 咧，嗱今集咧雙嘴黑唔得了嘅 ，OK。今集咧雙嘴黑嘅主持係 Tina Lee， 因為我 Esther Lee 咧就要做翻譯 ，I'll be the interpreter today， so I'm not the talk show host anymore。咁而家咧就交個波俾今日嘅主持人李思妍，掌聲鼓勵唔該。
不過咧 Esther 你今晚真係好重要啊，因為冇咗你真係唔得。
She's not very important today. I know.
Yeah. 所以咧我咧就嚟客串下啦。不過咧其實今日呢個主題咧我好中意，因為呢個係 Esther 咧，我唔知你點解會諗到呢個。
請你望住鏡頭嚇。
OK， 我又望下你，又望下鏡頭啦。咁即係我唔知你點樣諗到呢個鏡頭呢個題目，但係咧我覺得好正咯，即係大家知唔知個題目係咩？從食物睇修行，從修行睇食物。其實我真係覺得好正，因為點解咧？我9年前接觸身心靈咧，我之前咧完全對食物咧係冇興趣嘅。咁喺身心靈呢個 feel 咧，我係好中意好多靈修嘅嘢啦，做靜心啦，舞蹈靜心啦，各樣嘅 healing 啊、fasting 啊咁樣，我就係覺得食物咧係咪好食咪 OK 咯，食飽個肚咪 OK 咯，我唔會理佢係乜嘢。咁但係咧，其實我就喺差唔多9年前咧，我就轉咗食素，然之後咧喺5年前咧我就轉咗食生。喺呢段時間咧，呢9年嘅經歷咧，話俾我聽，喂唔係喎，原來食物真係有啲嘢嘅喎。真係尤其是我食咗生之後咧，係點樣咧？我係個人係即係唔好講健康係180度嘅改變啦。以前我病得好犀利嘅，咁但係原來喺靈性上咧，我覺得我唔單止係開心咗，情緒好咗，雜念少咗好多，冇咗好多恐懼嘅感覺，成個人好正面，而且咧唔知點解咧，嗰個感知力係強咗，即係個直覺力係強咗好多，同埋好多時都會好奇妙地心想事成咁樣，所以即係我就會呢幾年我就開始諗，其實即係食物喺我哋嘅修行路上嘅角色係乜嘢咧？因為呢個問題，即係食物，其實好多人都對食物有好多誤解。我哋點樣飲食，點樣先至真真正正健康？其實真係好多誤解。咁有啲人咧，好似食得好健康咁樣咧，但係佢又繼續病喎。可能有啲人即係佢以為佢食得好健康，但係佢越病越厲害喎。但係有啲人咧，好似乜食嘢又乜都唔理咁樣啦，食垃圾咧佢都好健康。咁究竟係點嘅咧？即係同埋咧，我見到有啲大師咧，佢哋真係可以乜都食，但係咧有啲大師咧係即係淨係食草啊，或者係完全唔食氣咁樣啦。咁其實究竟即係食物同呢個修行咧有啲咩嘢關係咧？我真係好想問魏景老師呢個問題。
That's the first question. Yes.
呢個係第一個問題係咪
？There are a lot of answers for this question.
咁你個問題有好多答案嘅。
And I am thinking now where to start from.
邊度開始好咧
Because actually we should always ask from the invisible part, not from the visible part. 因為其實咧，我哋問嘢成日要問喺一個睇唔到嘅部分，而唔係睇到嘅部分。 Since all this material world is created by the thing which is not visible.
因為呢個物質世界咧係有啲睇唔到嘅嘢組成。
So also food, which is the material hard substance, comes from this invisible part.
食物就係一啲睇到摸到嘅嘢啦，咁係變到㗎啦，但係其實佢係有啲睇唔到嘅嘢去創造出嚟嘅。
So the movement is from the invisible part to the visible hard matter.
所以嗰個動作咧，嗰個 movement 咧係由睇唔到係去到睇到。
But since we mostly think about ourselves as bodies, we always interpret things in the opposite way.
咁因為我哋咧睇到我哋自己嘅身體啊，咁所以我哋成日睇嘢咧係相反。
So we think if we take food and we eat this, it has influence on our invisible part, our mind, our spirit.
咁我哋就以為咧，我哋咧食咗個梨啦，咁樣咧就會咧對我哋嗰個心靈有影響。
So we can say yes, it's true, but we can also say no, it's not true, it's the opposite.
咁你可以話啱，又可以話唔啱嘅，其實個真相係相反。
So I am thinking I will explain in easy way to say that yes, the material food influence your mind.
咁咧，我會話答得簡單啲咧，係呢個食物咧食咗之後咧，會影響到你嘅思維。
It's very simple.
好簡單。
You eat something material.
你食咗一啲咧物質嘅嘢。
Your body will process whatever you eat.
咁咧，你嘅身體就會去消化啦。
And 100% of this material will be excreted.
咁咧100%咧，呢個咁嘅食物咧，佢就會咧係即係解化啦。
But
排出嚟啦。
Yes, will be removed by the body.
咁又會咧，即係將喺個身體度排翻出嚟啦。
So when you eat this,
咁啊，當你食佢嗰陣咧
100% of this will be removed.
100% 就會咩翻出嚟。
Nothing will stay.
冇嘢留喺身體度。
Except one thing.
除咗一樣嘢。
The life.
佢嘅生命。
Because this is a living being.
因為呢個本身係有生命嘅物體。
When I eat it, I absorb the life.
我咧就咧吸收咗佢嘅生命。
That's what the body needs, the life.
其實我哋身體需要嘅就係嗰樣嘢。
The energy.
個能量。
Yes. And then the body needs energy to remove all of this that I have inserted.
咁但係個身體又要用能量咧將佢排翻出嚟喎。
So the body will use energy, its own life energy, to remove whatever I put inside the body.
咁個身體咧就需要咧能量咧去食一啲有生命嘅嘢，然後又要需要用能量咧將呢樣嘢排翻出去個身體。
The body is run by the nervous system.
我哋嘅身體咧係被呢個nervous system 係神經系統去管理。
And the nervous system is run by the invisible, insensible part, not material part. It's called mind.
我哋嘅神經系統咧係俾一啲睇唔到嘅嘢去主宰嘅，嗰樣嘢就係叫做思維，係咪？
或者心智咯。
心智
老師嗰個手法。
Mind is not material, it's immaterial, it's even not spiritual.
咁你嗰個心智呢樣嘢咧根本就唔喺個物質上存在，甚至乎你唔係話佢係咩靈唔靈性。
This mind runs the nervous system, which is already material.
你嗰個思維或者心智咧，其實佢係喺度咧主宰緊你一啲物質嘅嘢，其實已經係咁樣。
I am very simplifying now, yes.
我盡量將佢簡化。
I don't explain all the details how it works.
我唔可以解釋晒所有嘅細節，佢點樣運作。
So the mind runs the nervous system, and the nervous system runs the body.
咁咧個思維咧就係去主宰呢個即神經系統，神經系統咧就主宰呢個身體，就係咁啦。
On the other hand, the body, the material body, will give power, will give electricity to the nervous system.
咁另一方面咧，我哋嘅身體咧就會俾電俾我哋嗰個神經系統。
So the nervous system is efficient and it can transform information from the mind to the body.
咁個神經系統咧又會將我哋思維嘅資料咧就去咧轉發去我哋身體。
So if I eat this,
咁如果我食咗佢咧，
I take energy from my body.
咁我就喺咧攞咗個喺我身體攞啲能量出嚟啦。
The body has less energy, it will give less energy to the nervous system.
咁如果係越嚟越唔夠能量咧，你就冇能量俾呢個神經系統，係咪？
So the nervous system becomes, the capacity of the nervous system is lower, so it can transmit less information from the mind.
咁如果個神經系統咧係唔夠電啦，冇能量源嘅話咧，佢又會即係佢做唔到嘢，又俾唔到能量我哋身體。
In other words, it becomes weaker.
咁即係第二個字眼講就我哋就變得虛弱啦。
So food influence your spiritual development like this. It makes your spiritual development less efficient.
咁所以其實食物咧嗰個運作就係咁樣樣，而佢有時會令到我哋嗰個即係靈性嗰個成長係反而唔係咁好。
So theoretically, the best thing is not to eat anything.
其實最好嘅方法咧係乜都唔食。
But then there is another story.
咁但係又有另外一個故事啦。
That our bodies are addicted to what we call food.
咁我哋嘅身體咧係對於一樣叫食物嘅嘢係上癮嘅。
They are so much addicted that if we remove food from the body will die.
我哋嘅身體上癮到一個地步咧，如果我哋唔食嘢嘅話咧，佢會死嘅。
So we need to keep a balance between not to eat too much and not to eat too little.
咁變咗我哋咧要保持一個平衡啦，就係唔好食得太多，但係又唔好食得太少。
And how to do that?
咁點做到咧？
Well, for us people living in cities, it's quite difficult because we already are cut from nature.
對於我哋住喺城市嘅人嚟講好難嘅，因為我哋咧已經同大自然咧係斷咗個關係。
Normally we should always hear what the body asks for.
一般嚟講，我哋應該聽下我哋嘅身體同我哋講乜。
Because the body is talking to you all the time without stopping.
因為我哋嘅身體咧係不斷咁同我哋講嘢，從來都唔停過。
And it always tells you, now I want this, now I don't want this.
其實佢不斷同你講就係、喂，我而家要呢樣嘢，喂，我而家唔想要呢樣嘢。
When you can hear this, or when you learn again how to understand the language of the body, you will never make any mistake in following, in your eating.
如果我哋聽翻我哋身體嘅訊息同我哋講嘢嘅話咧，你永遠唔會食錯嘢。
So you will give the body what it really needs.
咁你就會俾你嘅身體咧佢真正嘅需要啦。
In this way, you will keep the balance.
喺呢個世界，你要保持個平衡，
Not too much,
唔好太多。
because if you eat too much, then you slow down the nervous system and the communication with the mind becomes weaker.
因為如果你食得太多嘅話咧，你會減慢咗咧你個神經系統嘅運作，咁佢咧又冇辦法同我哋嗰個心智思維去溝通。
And not too little, because if you eat too little, then you weaken the body.
但你又唔能夠食得太少，因為食得太少咧個身體就變得虛弱。
Unless you learn how to live without food, but it's another story.
除非你能夠學曉咧點樣可以咧冇食物都生存，咁又另外一個故事啦。
哇！我覺得好犀利啊！我聽到呢度，因為其實講咗已經係艾迪老師已經係吸發咗好多 topic。咁我覺得我想深入少少問一個好基本嘅問題先，就係其實即係我哋嘅飲食咧就影響緊我哋嘅神經系統啦，係咪？咁跟住神經系統咧亦都會影響到我哋嘅心智，即係我哋嘅 mind 啦。咁其實 mind 呢樣嘢即係點樣同我哋嘅，即係點樣去影響我哋嘅修行嘅咧？即係喺個靈性嘅成長嘅咧。
Well, the mind is our all spiritual world.
咁我哋嗰個心智咧，其實係真係有呢個靈性成長嘅世界。
Maybe I go back to the beginning. I will define
去
what
翻
is
最初，
spirit.
到底咩叫靈性咧？
Because people say spirit, spiritual development,
或者靈
spiritual
魂
world.
啊，
What
成
is
日都講靈
spirit?
性啊，咩靈魂啊咁樣。
Okay. To make it simple, spirit has two definitions.
咁咧，如果你 say spirit，你邊個 soul 嘅 spirit？
Spirit has two definitions.
咁咧，spirit 呢樣嘢有兩個定義嘅。
The first definition is the invisible, insensible part of the human.
第一部分咧就係咧，你睇唔到、摸唔到嗰一個部分喺我哋嗰個身體，我哋人嗰度。
And usually when we talk about spiritual development, this is what we think about.
咁一般嚟講，我哋講到靈性成長咧，我哋就諗到呢一樣嘢。
Another definition of the spirit is just a being who does not have a physical body.
第二個定義就係咧，係一個 being， 係咧佢冇咗個身體嘅啫。
So a ghost is a spirit.
係例如，say it again。
Any ghost is a spirit.
咁嗰啲靈魂或者鬼咧，咪就係一個 spirit 咯，係咪？
So I will keep the first definition.
咁我就要用翻第一個定義。
Spirit means the part of human which is not visible and which is not sensible.
咁靈呢一樣嘢咧，就係你睇唔到、摸唔到嘅嘢。
Unless you learn how to see the invisible and insensible.
除非你勁到咧，可以咧被訓練到睇到啲睇唔到人哋睇唔到嘅嘢啦。
Yes. So when we talk about spiritual development, what we usually mean is we are developing some mind abilities.
其實當我哋講到靈性成長咧，其實我哋只係講緊咧，我哋點樣去一啲心智思維嘅一個成長發展嘅啫。
Some mind abilities which people had in the past and they have lost and don't have them anymore now.
咁而呢一啲嘢咧，思維嘅力量咧，係你以前我哋曾經有嘅，咁但係咧又失去咗。
呢啲係咩嚟嘅咧
So what is this?
For example, communication.
舉例啦，例如係溝通。
A way of communicating with any being, which is called telepathy.
咁例如係咧呢個 telepathic， 即係我哋唔使講嘢嘅，係呢個腦電波去溝通。
we all beings, whether we are people or animals or plants or stones, rocks, we are all connected.
其實所有嘅動物啦、石頭啦、人啦，都係咧聯繫住嘅。
We are all connected in our instinct.
我哋喺我哋嘅本能嗰度係聯繫住。
So we can, since we are connected like with wires, we can easily communicate.
咁我哋咧好似咧通晒呢個天地線咁樣嘅，其實我哋隨時都可以溝通。
We don't need to see each other or hear each other or talk.
其實我哋唔需要見到大家咧，聽到大家把聲咧，都可以溝通到。
So we don't need very primitive devices like internet and phones.
其實我哋唔需要啲咧咁即係原始嘅嘢，例如係叫做 internet 啦或者電話咁樣樣。
Because if you use phone, you cannot smell, you cannot feel, you cannot read their thoughts.
因為例如你用電話去打俾人啦，你又唔可以聞到佢啦，你又唔可以咧睇到佢，即係感受到佢諗緊啲咩嘢啦，又唔可以聞到佢陣除咧聽，即係好多嘢都 feel 唔到，感受唔到嗰個人嘅。
But when you use telepathy, you have all of this.
但係當你用呢個 telepathic 點譯好咧 ？telepathic 係即係你電腦傳呢個信息嘅時候咧，係啦，有個 term 係用心靈感應嘅時候咧，咁你就可以感受到對方所有嘅嘢啦 ，including the smell。
Yes, of course.
包括佢哋陣味嘅嚇。
When you are connected with somebody else, you can feel him or her as yourself.
當你咧同嗰個人咧係聯繫到嘅時候咧，你會感受到佢，好似你感受自己咁。
Yes, so you don't need to open your mouth, you don't need to see, because you know what they think, you feel what they feel.
咁你根本就唔使同佢講嘢，你直頭可以完全感受到佢嘅感受啦，聽到佢自己諗緊咩嘢啦。
And telepathy is one of the natural abilities of man.
其實心靈感受咧，基本上就係我哋嘅原始，我哋係有嘅。
And it's every being can do that.
其實每一個即係一個 being 咁嘅人類都可以做呢樣嘢。
And we people already lost it because we live in city which is very unnatural.
咁啊，點解我哋呢個城市人係冇咗咧？因為城市生活咧根本唔係一個自然嘅生活嚟嘅。
係 understand 咁我而家知道多啲。咁其實如果咁樣咧，如果我哋今日講好多關於，即係我哋今日會主題係講食物嘅嘢，我想問下，邊啲食物係會有利於我哋靈性嘅成長？呢啲食物係即係對呢方面係特別之啱嘅，即係有冇一啲具體嘅食物嘅種類可以同我哋講埋
？Ask the best teacher in the world.
你問緊個最好嘅老師喺呢個世界上。
The best teacher in the world is nature.
個最好嘅老師唔係佢，係大自然。
So ask nature.
咁啊問個大自然。
Because nature knows all the answers.
因為大自然知道所有嘅答案。
Which relate to your body.
因為咁係同我哋嘅身體聯繫嘅。
Your body is 100% from nature.
我哋嘅身體係100% 嚟自大自然。
And it's 100% compatible with nature.
亦都係咧100%咧同個大自然咧互相融合。
Which also means that all the food which nature provides is ready for eating.
咁即係話咧，所有喺大自然嗰度供應俾我哋嘅咧，其實就啱食用啦。
So when you live in nature and you understand the voice of your body, you don't have this kind of questions.
當我哋咧喺大自然嗰度生活啦，咁你又聆聽自己嘅聲音嘅話咧，其實根本食唔係一個問題。
When you feel that the body wants something, you just go, look around and take it. It's ready for you.
咁當你一發現呢個身體咧有訊息想食嘢啦，咁你就行去大自然度啦，跟住你就去 feel 下咧，咁就摘嚟食，咁就啱㗎啦。
And for everybody, it will be something different.
咁但係對所有人嚟講咧，又係唔係好同嘅嘢嚟嘅。
So when you understand your body, the body language,
當你明白你嘅身體啦，又知道你嘅身體語言啦。
You don't think about what to eat. You just go and okay, I need this, take it.
你根本唔會諗，你就行出去，你去拎就去摘嗰樣嘢就攞嚟食㗎啦。
It's simple.
就係咁簡單。
但係咧，我哋而家大部分人都住喺市區嘅城市裏邊啦。咁其實喺城市裏邊有啲乜嘢係好啲嘅選擇咧？呢
個問題真係問得非常好啦！但係我哋第一節嘅時間咧又差唔多啦，咁我哋休息一陣間，翻嚟咧就再答呢個咧問題少女嘅咁多個問題，好唔好？好，陣間再見。